Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to yet another beautiful episode of DXN Middle East. Today we have came up with a very beautiful topic called Gen Z. You might be hearing the term Gen Z in the past few days or past few months. Gen Z is very popular term as far as DXN is concerned, as far as the society is concerned. Why DXN is concerned means Gen Z, it's a new era where the people who born after 1997 till 2012. So we DXNers are facing an issue, not an issue. We are a bit concerned on the new generation people who are not coming to DXN. Why? There are so many answers or there are so many things to be addressed, but the potential of DXN is yet to explore by this Gen Z generation. So now today, we have a very fantastic personality with us who talks about Gen Z, who address about Gen Z. And let us also try a beautiful thing. Those who are watching this uh, under the Gen Z category, let's say who born after 1997, who 1997 to 2012, can comment here in the Zoom session or in the Facebook session. Then we will be notifying them and we will be congratulating them in the end of the show. And to start with the program, we have a very wonderful personality with us, a trainer, the author, a fantastic speaker who trained more than 200,000 networkers across the globe, and an aeronautical engineer by profession, and who served DXN for more than many years. And now he is the first and foremost crown ambassador of DXN Middle East. And with pride, privilege, and pleasure, let me take the privilege to invite the crown ambassador of DXN Middle East, Mr. Fatemi Ghani. So over to you.
Thank you very much, Ashwin, for introducing me. So we are slightly late. All those who are, there are 80 participants, I can see 82 in the Zoom room. We were trying to get the sound of my video clubbed with the PowerPoint. There was a glitch, and the glitch is still there. So sorry for that. We cannot fix up that, but PowerPoint will be there. So can I share the screen, Ashwin?
Please go ahead, sir.
All right. Just confirm that you can see my screen.
Please.
Is it one screen that you are looking at?
Could you please do the slideshow?
Give me. It's again two screen, right? All right.
Correct.
So can you see the screen?
Perfect.
Perfect.
Perfect. Perfect.
All right. So we will start and welcome everyone to this a burning topic, Gen Z. I'm sure there are a lot of Gen Z today in this webinar. So straight away, I'll dive into what is the agenda that we have today for this topic. What is Gen Z? I mean, there are a lot of people still, they are not very clear. And, this Gen Z that we have, we need to, make sure we educate them about uh, network marketing. But I would say we need to know who are these, what is the strength, what are the challenges of these Gen Zs, and how they can benefit DXN platform. So this is all about Gen Z. There are people who are, baby boomers like me, X and Y generation, which is millennial, uh, how they can benefit from this webinar. So I've got a quick request, and the first request is for this coming 1 hour. With the Q&A, it might go a little bit overboard. please try to be with me if you would like to get maximum benefit out of this webinar. All right. And number two is I have dedicated this webinar for Gen Z. Uh, but then there are other people, as I said, who are not Gen Z. Uh, their children are Gen Z, or their grandchildren are Gen Z. Like I have got one Gen Z in my family who's a grandkid, and I been trying to understand, and still I'm in a research mode. To be very honest, these children are very different, and why they are different, I'm going to let you know, and I'm going to prove it. So if you have question, please hold on to your questions, okay? And at the end, I'll definitely be happy to answer all the questions. Who will benefit? Everyone, especially the Gen Z. Now, let's understand who are these Gen Zs. They are the people who are born from 1997 to 2012. So their age is from 13 to 28. Their values are very important. They are different. They are very, very different. They like to have freedom, flexibility, purpose, authenticity, and they are technology people. Their aspirations, right at that stage, at age 15, 17, 18, 20, they like to have financial freedom. They like to travel. They like to do some side hustles. They want to make us impact in social media. They already are in the digital market, digital age. So their lifestyle is all digitized. There is a pain point, and that is the reason why I would like the Gen Z to really listen and understand that there is a solution to their challenges. There is a job insecurity, student debts are there is a rising cost of living. And I was, shocked to hear the number of Gen Z who are suffering from anxiety and depression. I mean, I've been doing research for almost 2 months. I'm talking about real deep research. This webinar that you are looking at, I had done about 2, 3 weeks back, and I further kind of enhanced it to one which you are seeing today. So, the world population that we have as of 2025, 30% of the population is Gen Z. That's a big number. We are talking about 2.5 billion people. That's a huge number. And we are talking about age 18. So we are talking from age 18 to age 28. And they are the people who are, going out to the university. They've started working at age 21, 22, 23. But I've seen even, age 15, 16, they have approached me through LinkedIn as a digital marketer. I mean, when I saw them in Zoom, I was really surprised. I mean, these are uh, you know, they are teenagers and they are, into this technology. So who are these? How they look? What do they do? That's the the cartoon version. That is the sketch version. They are all in their mobile. They all have a laptop. They all, their their lifestyle is, and their entire thing is completely different. What words? I mean, last night this came to my mind. I mean, whatever word are they using? We had slangs in our days also. So Gen Z has their own slang, like tea, flex, slay. I mean, these are the words which we will be thinking. I'll just decode it. Sis. Sis means in my age or sister. For them, is a exclamation of disbelief or universal name. It is slap. Slap is slap. No, it is of high quality, they call it. And tea is, or spill the tea is like gossip. So it's a completely different language they are using. So let's move on. What Gen Z is defined by Gen Z.
What does it mean to be a part of Gen Z? How would you define your generation?
I would define my generation as everything's constantly changing. Like we're surrounded by new things, new technology, new ideas.
We're the first generation that's grown up with social media as a real big part of our lives.
We're a lot more social as a generation.
Growing up with companies like Google and Facebook really shaped how we think about the world. We saw the financial crisis right when we were becoming old enough to understand what that meant.
Being a part of Gen Z for me is asking why all the time.
To not be happy or content with what has been going on in the past.
Finding new ways to do old things. We're a generation of problem solvers who are learning to take what we have and go beyond what we already know.
Gen Z is really just a word. It's not really a thing you can describe people by.
I really don't think of it as a community at all. I don't think of it as a unit, except when told to.
The more the world changes, the less thoughtful people are.
People have no excuse with the mass information out there to not feel a certain sense of responsibility.
I don't think technology accurately substitutes human contact, and I think we're lacking a lot of that.
If you were in charge, how would you change the way business is done?
Truthfully, I really don't think about companies that much.
I would definitely place more of an emphasis on good citizenship.
There are a lot of stores where you can get the exact same thing for either $100 or $10, and the $100 one is somehow better because it cost more. I think that sucks.
I think our generation is kind of on the brink of maybe a cultural revolution.
I think they need to be more malleable. They need to be more like able to constantly change, because I feel like the world around us is we're constantly changing, and what I like now I probably won't even like tomorrow, who knows?
So these are different Gen Z. They are trying to define themselves. I've already done the age-wise the definition of Gen Z and what is the uniqueness, what are the strength of these Gen Z. Now, since we are hosting this webinar from Dubai, we have mostly people from the subcontinent of Philippines and some from Africa. So I have gathered some very important data. Now look at the data of three big countries in subcontinent. India has got 377 million Gen Z, which is 26%. What surprised me was Pakistan, was a big number, 100 to 120 million compared to the population that they have. 50% are Gen Z. Bangladesh is 35%, more than India is Pakistan and Bangladesh. Then we come to Nepal. A lot of people working from 52% of the population, they are Gen Z. And they are, I mean, you just saw what happened last month. It was all, the freedom which they were looking forward to, and they did it. These are again, Nepalis who are into technology, internet, and social media. In the Gulf, it's about 16%. We are talking about the Gen Z population overall, the local population as well as the expatriate population. And expatriate population, most of them are a wee bit in Gen Z, but mostly they are, the Y generation. Then I come to Africa. Africa, again, is a huge continent. There's 60% of the population is Gen Z. That is a big population with South Africa heading with other countries also there. Philippines has 38%. A lot of Filipinos are here who are working in the Middle East, and this is, again, the data will give you an indicator as to what a big, huge chunk of population they are. This is another beautiful video. So what you saw, this was the video made by the famous magazine Newsweek. And in that, these are again a lot of research done when they put up this video. This short video, maybe hundreds of hours they have put in. Gen X are the generation which were born between 64 to 80. And their children are Gen Z. And so you need to understand that, how they are connected with different generation. So the uniqueness is, now these are the strength. They are digital natives. I mean, they were born with that mobile in their hand and their iPad and iPod and laptop and all. So this is definitely the first true digital native generation, the people. They are very tech savvy. And you saw in the video also, they're talking about they like to do business. They are very entrepreneurial. Okay. And they are thinking to do something along with their job, along with their studies. They like to have the side gig going on, the side hustle. They are extremely into the freedom over security. They don't care in their job uh, whether that job is going to give them big money. They are into freedom. They can just say no. They can just come out, quit the job if they don't like it. So they are not a typical 9 to 5 people. Let's put it like that. Most of the other generation, they were into this job mentality or into this security. And 9 to 5, what is it? It is a kind of a safe, secure job. Even the boss is trying to control them, They are not the person to be controlled. They are purpose driven. Now, the word which are very important are impact. They would like to, be very authentic. They believe in trust and realness, which attracts them. They are looking at the vision and the mission of the company. They are global thinkers. They don't just think locally. And the short attention, because they are into, and everything has to be real fast. They scroll fast, they learn fast, they expect a quick result. And I've seen that they talk less and they text more. I mean, the way we speak, they can text much faster than anybody speaking even. So the Gen Zs, these are the celebrities I'm talking about, are proving, they are proving that authenticity is the way forward. I mean, whether they are a singer or they are, musician, and they are actors, they are sports people, authenticity is the most important thing. Now, these are the words that I would like you all to write notes. Those who are live, I'm going to take your questions too. So, Gen Z is the most connected generation and also the most stressed, pressured, and they don't know what's going to happen in the future. So, what are the challenges of Gen Z?
Gen Z, there's a very high likelihood this video is going to piss you off.
I'm so upset.
Trigger you. You may have your microaggression type of a moment. But for those of you that are higher Gen Zs, you're going to say, I agree with some of this stuff. But this is purely for some of you that are between 12 to 27 years old, born between 97 and 2012, that you want to find a way to have a fighting chance in the future. Watch this video in its entirety. Watch this. New statistics. Do you know what % of Gen Z workers claim they experience burnout at work?
I get scheduled for 25 hours a week and literally about to quit.
Not 20%, not 40%, not 80%, not 90%. 98% of you experience burnout.
Every single day, go and work somewhere and do that 5 times a week?
How? You're in your early 20s. Watch this. 23% face unmanageable stress and 48% feel drained. According to a Cigna survey, Gen Z is the most stressed generation of all time.
Gen Z, out of all, right from baby boomers till their generation, they are the most stressed out people. So the challenges are there. There is a job insecurity. There is a future uncertainty. They are young and the aspiration and what they are looking forward to, they are not getting it. There is a rapid technology change happening, automation happening, artificial intelligence is there. There is an unstable job market. Cost of living has gone up. So there is a financial pressure, and especially those people who have taken loan for their studies, they want to return it back. There is definitely a mental health struggle. They are young and having these sickness. Information overload. Of course, even we are overloaded, but we can still handle it. But they would like to, get on top of it. And if they would like to get on top of it, which means they are stressing themselves out. Trust and identity crisis, they often distrust governments, and that is the reason why what you saw in Bangladesh and in Nepal, what happened. So they are the people who are looking for, they are looking for freedom. I mean, they are trying to define who they are in that noise world. They want to, identify themselves. The challenges of Gen Z explained by Simon Sinek. I mean,
you are in a very difficult and uncomfortable position, because I think leadership is more difficult now than it has ever been, because you're dealing with human anxiety, you're dealing with human uncertainty, you're dealing with human ambition and human egos, and again, especially young people who think they know what they want and don't, who have certainty and are very outspoken and do not mind going around their boss's boss to come to you. You know, so you're going to be dealing with a 19-year-old saying, "Why am I not given this?" And you're like, "I don't need, where do you work?" You know. They have no fear of doing that. They also have no fear of quitting. And so we've seen this pattern where, remember, they're as a young generation, they're actually less equipped to deal with stress than previous generations. And so anxiety is high, and they're very confrontation avoidant. So for example, we've seen this, where they feel like they deserve a raise, and they don't know how to ask for a raise. And so instead of asking for a raise, they'll just quit. And then sometimes with an email that says, "You don't value me, you don't pay me enough," you're like, we just had to ask. The answer, we love you, you know? So they're not afraid of quitting, but they are afraid of asking for things. Or if they do ask for things, it sometimes comes across very aggressive or accidentally black and white. Like, "I've been here 8 months, and I would like a 50% raise." And I'm not exaggerating. I mean, and the problem is that they're ill-equipped. What they're doing is they're putting you in a yes or no position. So even if you say, "Here's the plan to get you that over the course of the next 8 months," they take it as a no, because I asked for something black and white. And so one of the things I think there's a huge opportunity for our company is to help people to build in training that helps them with their human skills. I hate the term soft skills. Please, let's never use that term again. You know, we talk about hard skills and soft skills. Those things are opposite. Hard and soft are opposites. They're hard skills, the skills you need to do your job, and human skills, the skills you need to be a better human being. And we want you to excel at both. And we're going to train you to do both. And some of the human skills that are underappreciated and undertrained in this day and age are how to have difficult conversations, how to have an effective confrontation, how to give and receive feedback. And I think we have to train those things so that if we equip them with the skills, instead of saying, "I've been here for 8 months, I want a raise," to say, "I've been here for 8 months, I really love it here. My goal is to stay here. I have financial ambitions. Can you help me get on a path to get to this number?" Now we can have a conversation, because it's now a continuum rather than a black and white question. But the point is I don't fault them. They lack the skills. And so I think there's a huge opportunity for an organization like yours to teach these young people coping mechanisms, stress relief, the biggest one being how to ask for help. That is the single biggest thing that is lacking at every generation, which is, "I am struggling, can you help me?" Whether it's personal or professional. That is absolutely lacking. And so we do unhealthy things to help compensate, social media and other things.
So what is the simple solution to the challenges of this Gen Z? There is a challenge, there is a problem. And it's not a small number. Mind you, we are talking about 2.5 billion people. So we need to, see that how their challenges or their pain can get out of it. So whatever the world is offering, since I'm into this business of network marketing since 2003, I have found out that definitely the way they can come out of their challenge is network marketing. They are smart, they value freedom, they are tech savvy people. They like I said, freedom, independence, they are the people with purpose in life. I mean, it's amazing when I was growing, I just wanted to finish my school and get to the university. Now, these are the people who are not talking about just the university education. They are, 18 years, 20 years. They are thinking way ahead of their time. So network marketing is the career where Gen Z can turn their strength, which is their digital skills, to income, their influence into impact, because they are the people who would like to make impact, and whether it is their main hustle or the side hustle, into freedom. The reason Gen Z should choose network marketing because they would like to start a business. Any startup of the business cost big money. Network marketing provides low cost, low risk. So we are not talking about capital investment at all. We are talking about few $100s. And that too, the products that they buy, they are consumables. So anyone can start. Anyone, age 18 to whatever age you are at, 25, 26. There's a leverage of social media skill. And I'll give you example now. I'll show you pictures of those people who are really successful. Gen Z already knows what is social media marketing, digital marketing. They have their followers already. I mean, you go to the TikTok and you watch the videos of small kids. They are having few 100,000 people following them. If not few 100,000, of course, few hundred to few thousand for sure. So they are, ready to learn about business. They are ready to take leadership role, because they would like uh, to be their own boss. Freedom and flexibility. So in network marketing only, you can choose your own hours. I mean, they are the people who sleep very late, maybe 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. They are still on their iPad, laptop, or their mobile. So how can they get up at 7 o'clock to go to the office at 8 or 9? It's not possible. But with network marketing, they can. They can build it part-time, they can build it full-time. There's no boss, there's no limits, and there is no control of the people who are your boss. Work from anywhere, anytime. Your phone becomes your business. Your phone becomes your office. So imagine what network marketing is offering to the people. You just have to open your mind and get into it. I'm talking to the Gen Z, all those who are listening right now to me, take it seriously. This is the solution. You are the people, Gen Z, who would like to make an impact in the community where you are. You are having a very supportive tribe, Gen Z, blend with Gen Z. You can learn from mentors and achievers who are successful. They collaborate. Now, this is what makes them very different. Uh, they do not compete like the other generation. Other generation, you had to compete to go up, up, up. They join hand in order to go up. So the impact and purpose, help others with health and wellness, create financial opportunity for friends and family. So this is what all you are getting in network marketing. You have that meaning in life, the purpose in life. So what the world needs good health, world needs good income, and both are being provided to you through this very impactful, huge billion-dollar industries. We are close to about $200 billion. That is network marketing. Now I come to, there are hundreds and thousands of network marketing company. Why DXN? Now, those who are listening, who are on the fence, that is, they're thinking whether they should join DXN or not. Somebody has invited you to this webinar and they are kind of, confused, indecisive. So now I'm going to again show to you, if you decide, and nobody can force you because you are a very independent person, try to put all those facts and figures and you make the decision. Why DXN network marketing is the best choice? Number one, we are there in the world since 1993, 30 years proven. More than 80 countries, we have our presence. More than 170, 80 countries, the products are going. It is helping. These health and wellness product is the need of the hour. So what challenges that you're going through? Again, Gen Z, I'm talking to. You need to have more energy, and that is the reason why if you go to the gym, most of the people who are there, they are Gen Z. 50%. That I mean, I've been going to the gym, so I'm looking at the people, and there are very few people who are from baby boomers. So they care about their health. But because of that much of pressure and anxiety, they are burning out. So in DXN, you join this global opportunity. In most of the country, you register free. In some of the countries, you have to pay the kit, which is nothing. We are not talking about even $50, and you are entering into a global business. There is a leverage of digital marketing. Now, DXN is providing you your own personal website. There is e-commerce, which we call it e-world. Then there's a DXN shop where you can go and do the shopping. Everything is digitized. So you all are expert. I mean, we have learned from you all. I mean, I've learned from my grandchild. They come and they, play around with my PowerPoint and they're what I can do in maybe half an hour, they can do it in 3-4 minutes. Freedom and impact, definitely. I have seen so many success stories, which I'm going to, share with you all. So build income, helping people to become healthier, wealthier, and happier. The tagline of DXN is health, wealth, and then happiness. So DXN is just not a business. It's a lifestyle. And it is matching with the Gen Z. So you're looking for freedom. You're looking for impact. You're looking for recognition. You're looking for community service. You are looking for something that, you would like to, try your hand out. You can do all that as well, become very successful. So Gen Z success life stories in DXN, there are hundreds of young achievers. They have started small as a part-time, got into full-time, got the financial freedom, travel around the world, achieve growth freedom. So as young professionals, I'm going to now show you the pictures of some of these Gen Z. I was there in Bolivia a couple of years back. I think it was after pandemic at 2022. So look at these young, they are between age 18 to 22, and they are all into DXN. And some of, the person who's on my left, so the lady and the person, that young guy, they are married also. And they are both doing their DXN business. Gen Z from Latin America, again, whether it is Peru, Bolivia, these are the people. I've been there about 20 times. And I've seen these three top countries. I'm talking about Peru, Bolivia, and Mexico. And in all these countries that I've seen, they are hungry to learn. There are, again, thousands of books, But this particular book, which I translated from English, Map Your Freedom, to Spanish, is being used as their GPS. So these are young people from uh, Latin America. And now I was really, I asked our marketing director, Shabby, send me pictures of who is doing good as a Gen Z. So these are the two youngsters from Pakistan who are working in a lane, and look at them, the way they have dressed up. I mean, so professional. And I have spoken to them also. I didn't know about them. And I was really happy that they are, really taking it seriously. I mean, they are right not to the top like other people because they've just joined maybe a year back. So there is a lot of growth. The biggest room in this world is the room for your improvement. And in DXN, there are a lot of people who are training you to get to the next level and the next level. So if we talk about financial freedom, and that is a buzzword for the Gen Z. So if you would like to get financial freedom, you like to get all the freedom. So you need to invest 3 to 5 years. I repeat, 3 to 5 years. And my students who are really serious, they are willing, they are hungry, they are coachable. Whatever background that you are coming from, I'm talking about the other generation, the Y and the X. You need to learn. This is a business. Now, these are the young, very successful Gen Z from Philippines. Imagine, these are all in their early 20s or in 18 and 20. Who are these? Triple diamond, double diamond. And when you talk about triple diamond, straight away they have got the financial freedom, provided they are doing the business like a business. Now I'm going to share a story of this guy, Renzo Pritz. I met him first time in Peru. So it's a real rags to riches story. He was raised by great grandparents at, since age 8 months, grew up in poverty. As a teenager, he started working, construction, bookstore, newspaper, and he wanted to become a civil engineer, but that needed money. So he took a new direction. That on the street there was a flyer about DXN, and he met his sponsor Neil, and who mentored him, coached him to become successful, become a diamond, become a senior diamond, and now he has transformed his life completely. What the Gen Z is looking forward to, he's got it, and I'm going to show it to you now. He is saying that. Yeah, I told him to, record audio messages. Sir, still I'm learning English, so I'm going to write to you. So he got the translation, and that's why I'm sharing his story. So he's got his business in 25 countries. Now, those 25 countries mostly are, of course, from in and around Latin America. So he has gone to Peru, Mexico, United States, Bolivia, and so many countries in Europe. And now he started his study, his dream that he wanted to study into this applied science. And he's committed 100%. So this is Mr. Renzo. Where? In Paris, in Malaysia. This is our farm, and this is in Egypt. So what our Gen Z is looking forward to, that an ordinary person who was very poor got it. His entire lifestyle is completely changed. So food for thoughts for expatriates. Expatriates, I mean those who are working outside their country. These young workers, they are ready to pay anything, do anything to get out of their country and work in maybe Europe or in Middle East. So why these youths are leaving their homes to work abroad? What is the reason? Dreams for a better life. There's a limited job opportunity. There's very less salary given to them. So these mostly from the third world countries, they prefer to come to Middle East. Why? Dubai has got its charm. Dubai is a place of opportunity. And most of the people are from subcontinent, India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Nepal, and Philippines, and also from Africa. So they are coming for what? Higher income, what they were earning in their home. So coming to Dubai, they are earning a little bit more. Lifestyle attraction is there. Dubai is a place where people come for tourism, so why not have a better lifestyle? Tax-free advantage is there. And, people are going to Dubai. So there is a word in Urdu, we said, Dubai chalo. Everybody's going to Dubai, let's go to Dubai. So my question is to Gen Z, wherever you're from, can you get the same benefits at home and not working in Greece or working in Spain? The same benefit from home? The answer is yes. And yes, and yes. So through DXN network marketing, from your comfort of your home with your loved ones, you can earn the same money or much more. So why leave your country for a job outside? It's tough. You are away from your loved ones. So job and income opportunity in your own country, whether you are from India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Philippines, and African countries, you can get the same money because we have offices in all your countries and more offices are opening. The good news is there are 3 countries on the pipeline in Africa: Ghana, Algeria, Zambia. Just for your information, we are opening soon, within a couple of months. So what you need to do first? Now the question is, Gen Z, what do you need to do? You need to break the mental chain. You are already, uh, entrepreneurial. So I'm talking about now that entrepreneurship that you need to do is, this is an amazing picture which I took when I went to Kerala. And imagine that elephant is with that chain, and that chain, that elephant can break in second. But when that elephant was just a baby, Bambi, small, they had put that chain. For 1 year, it started jumping up and down, but it could not break. So now that huge elephant is still chained. So I'm talking about the people who are working, who are jobbers. You need to come out of your job, that mindset, to a business mindset. Your future starts now. There's minimal investment, and whatever investment that you're doing for your health. DXN is a proven system. It's around the world for more than 30 years. 20 million people who are using our product, mostly are consumers. There are some consumers and business builders. You get the support from the staff that you have. You get the training. You begin building your Dubai lifestyle income in your home. All those who are listening to me who are not in Dubai, who are back home in India, Pakistan, or wherever you're from. So you can create your own dream, get to your better life through DXN. Now I come to the existing members who are not maybe Gen Z. They are, millennial and X and maybe my generation people who are 40 or 50. Now, how do you approach Gen Z? You like to have these really powerful people who are way ahead in their uh, digital marketing. As far as, I mean, I was motivated to do this webinar by some Gen Z. So, how do you approach these people? They are different. If you are age 35, 40, and you are the Y, and then there is the X, and then we people who are in the 60s and some 70s, we just cannot understand the language. Imagine tea. And tea, when somebody talks about tea, tea means it's talking about some drink. No, it is they're talking about gossip. Gossip? So they are a different breed and they are thinking they are the future. They are the future. So how do you approach them? Speak their language. Simple, short, and through the digital space. So they understand what reels and TikTok and YouTube shorts are. All shorts. 30 seconds to maybe 90 seconds. Can you put your message across? If you don't know how to use these technology, get one Gen Z. You have to pay. And I'm sure in the family you've got some Gen Z. Get help of that person and then give them some incentive. Highlight the stories of young people, like I just now did. The stories of so many people, there are hundreds and thousands of people. They get attracted to the real thing, not just the talk, not scam. They are authentic, remember. So it's not about selling. They don't like to sell. But of course, if you show them the solution to their challenges, show them the value, people get attracted to the benefits and the value rather than just a big talk, hype talk. So position the network marketing of DXN as what they want. Frame it around their desire, their aspiration. Freedom, work anytime, anywhere. That is the so if you're talking to them, that's what you should be talking about. Talk about that you can become your boss without big investment because they don't have money. They are just 20, 22. They're still going through their education or they are going through the paying of their student loan. Talk about, you will be recognized. You can become a speaker, you can become a trainer, you can become a coach. So digital first, talk in their language, earn through social media, online, mobile app, everything, use the chat GPT, the impact that you're going to make. Break the misconception. Like I said, Gen Z are very authentic people. They don't want scams. So you need to learn if there is a misconception about network marketing or MLM. You have to learn how to handle misconception. I'll give you an example. People talk about, MLM is very bad and this, that. So tell them they are Gen Z. Okay, you go and write about Amazon or you write about Google. These are billion-dollar companies. Are they people talking bad about Amazon? Yes, they are talking that Does that mean Amazon is a bad company? So you need to, train yourself professionally in order to get to answer their question. It's not about just selling. People I've seen, I've heard, they are just talking about, sell the product. Our business is all about selling the product. It's not about that. It's building that impact or the influence. 30 years, 31 years. Right now, today, Dr. Lim, who's the founder of our company, he was in Peru till yesterday, huge mega event that they had, and now they are going over to Brazil. So this is not a quick rich scheme. This is a proper business. And you need to learn the skills. You need to have a system. So what are the practical steps? Just don't talk about the dream, but how it can turn into reality. There are a lot of successful people all over the world. Start with a question. Don't start talking about, this is the king of herbs and, look at me. I'm a crown diamond and I'm earning this much. And look at my house that I've got such a huge house and the car that they don't like that. Ask them, are you really serious to get the freedom that you're talking about? Would you like to earn money through telephone? So show them some success story. You become successful. Show them that if I can do, you can too. So there is no risk. You go and buy products from any grocery store. So you buy from DXN grocery store to get good health. And at the same time, you are into the business locally and globally. The tools that you can use is, once again, I'm talking about people who are not Gen Z. I'm talking about people who are older than 30 years, say. Okay? Use short story, your story, young people's stories. All right? And have a live Q&A with them and talk about how books which are around this network marketing and can help them. So I asked ChatGPT as to how should I introduce myself to Gen Z. I've been introducing to different people, like Ashwin just now introduced me. Now, Gen Z, ChatGPT knows exactly. And now, all those who are not using AI should use. So I have introduced to ChatGPT 2 years back. Who is Mr.Fatemi Ghani? What I do, what I'm doing, what is my aspiration. So ChatGPT is my best friend now. So ChatGPT has said, if you want to talk to Gen Z, this is what you should be talking, how you should be. Hi, I am Fatemi Ghani, a former aerospace engineer who trained young pilots for almost 20 years. That was my past. Now coaches young entrepreneurs to build income and impact through DXN and through my Map Your Freedom program. I've helped thousands globally turn their passion into flexible income and purpose. Remember, those two words, flexibility and purpose, is ringing bell in their mind. If you like to earn on your own terms, and that person likes to be a boss, this Gen Z guy, 20 years, 22 years, while making a difference. They would like to have an impact in the community. Let's chat. Let's talk after this. That is the introduction I got. This is, if I memorize this script, it's only 30 seconds. But I get connected because I'm speaking their language. The key is don't preach, don't teach, don't just, that is secondary. First is inspire. Can that person see the dream coming true? Show them network marketing is not your parents' business. It is a modern side hustle with unlimited growth. So now I'm talking to the Gen Z. Time to take control of your life and start your business is now. It is in your hand. So I've got few announcements. That's all as far as my webinar is concerned. The announcement, my October webinar. Inshallah, by mid-October, I plan to give a talk on believe in DXN. How your belief structure can go up. And again, I've been doing some research, and definitely this will open your mind as far as DXN is concerned. There is a DXN camp happening 11, 12, 13, 14th, 4 days in Dubai. I would like all of you who can come to Dubai should join these mega events. Almost over 2,000 people have already registered. And I'm going to give a talk for only 30 minutes. And the topic that I've chosen is Fatmi Ghani's story untold. You look at me from last so many years, but there are a lot of things which I did you don't know. What made me from an aerospace engineer to become, a Crown Ambassador, my journey. I'm conducting training and seminars and business workshops in Gulf from November, I think, third week till middle of December. I'll be traveling around. I'll be coming to Dubai. And also, I've been invited to go to Philippines to do leadership camp in January of 2026. So request for non-DXNers, those who are not DXN member. And if you're interested to know more about DXN and the opportunity, please contact the person who has invited you to this webinar. Don't just start doing Google search or go here, go to the office. Just be with that person. How can I help you? Now this is what I have learned. It's the age of what? Instagram. I was not using Instagram, to be very honest. Since last 1 month, I've started. I was a Facebook guy. I was a LinkedIn guy. So now I'm putting more videos and shots in YouTube as well as Instagram. So there are a lot of videos, short videos that I'm putting, which will be of benefit where succeed in DXN business. If you look at the picture down, DXN Rishi Ganu has spoken about different products and personal development on business and all that. There is a Facebook group called Health, Wealth, and Personal Development, where I put, content of value every week, so you can be part of it. You have to send me the request. There are more than 12,000 people, Health, Wealth, and Personal Development Facebook group. Of course, my website, and in my website, I have revamped the whole website. And the good thing is I have got a blog where I'm writing. And the other thing is, this is a big project that I'm doing. The book, which has helped thousands of people worldwide, Alhamdulillah, I'm translating into 10 different languages. The languages which I'm working on is Arabic, French, Hindi, and then it'll be Nepali and Tagalog. So these are the 5 languages which will be coming, and no more of hard copies. You can get a digital copy right going into the Map Your Freedom. All right, so there is a YouTube channel, which is again Map Your Freedom by my name. And that is all for today. And I'll stop sharing the screen and be with you. All right.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ghani. So beautifully you connected Gen Z with the DXN. So now, we can easily relate how we can invite Gen Z people to DXN, and there are so many examples in Bolivia and other Latin American countries where Gen Z, children are doing amazingly in DXN.